done with this arm to begin with from the chainsaws, and then hitting it and irritating it got it more. It's like.
This is day 2 of my 48-hour shift. My phone says winter weather advisory. Looking out my window says nice sunny winter day. New Mexico is like that though. In New Mexico, the guarantee is you cannot guarantee what the weather's gonna be like. So 1 minute sunny, 5 minutes later, it really could be like the worst winter storm we've ever experienced. And then 5 minutes later, sunny again. Just like that.
Okay. I was walking in the rain and I wasn't sure if this thing could get wet or not. So I'm just here waiting for Isaac to get here. We like to meet for coffee once in a while when he's on duty. So, of course, show up and it's raining. Anyway, I hope to see him soon. He's gone for 3 days, so these are nice little meetings. I bet you can't find a parking spot. There he is.
Sunny when I left the station, rained when I pulled up here, and now it's sunny. Slag out here. Copyright strike. Coffee was good. You know, I got that flat white. So like I mentioned, yesterday's vlog, I'm on a 72-hour shift. So my shift ends tomorrow morning at 9, but then I'm doing a trade for one of the other battalion commanders. So I'll be working tomorrow. So I technically, I won't get off until 9 a.m. Monday morning. So usually whenever I have to work like over the weekend and like a long extended shift, overtime or trade, usually I'll meet Anna here for coffee. Or like Dion's, there's Chick-fil-A, a little bit of places around here. But we live about 2-3 miles up the road. So we're in district, so it makes it easy just to kind of come down, hang out for a little bit, have some coffee, talk, and just helps break up the day. So that is definitely one of the benefits of this position of BC, because I have my own vehicle. The only thing that sucks, and she understands, if I get a call at any point, eating, Dion's, wherever I'm at, if I get a call, I'll have to just get up and leave. So usually what I do is I'll get it to go, but then I'll eat it there. That way, like, she could just package it up and leave. It sucks when that happens. she probably hates it. I'm used to it because when we would go out with the guys, we'll go sit down and grab a burger, or we'll go out and eat like as a crew. I would say 90% of the time when we're sitting down, I get stuck. Just like they just get a call, they leave, and I wasn't put on the call, so I'm just like stuck there finishing by myself. One time we went to go eat at a restaurant. I forgot the occasion, but we went to go sit down like at a sit-down restaurant. So we order, and they know how it is too. So they'll have like to-go boxes ready for us, kind of like bring it out that way. But this specific time, we sat down, we ordered our meal, and then as soon as we sat down and ordered, the call came in. So they had to leave, and I ended up footing the bill. And then, I mean, they'll send money like Apple Pay or whatever. So I'm sitting there at this table with all these plates that are out, and I'm just finishing up my meal, like, and then they come out and we box everything, get it ready to go, and package it up and take it to them. Normally they could come back and they'll eat and pay the bill or whatever. This time, I don't even remember the call. Maybe it's like a down power line or something where they have to stay there for an extended period. But they stayed there for a long time, and I took the food back to the station. So, like I said, I'm used to it. It's always, we're always taking a chance whenever we go out to eat like that, especially at a restaurant. But the restaurants that we go to or that are in our district, they kind of know the drill, so they're used to it too, and they're just like, we'll let you come back and pay the bill later, and they package it for you, all that good stuff. Coffee date, check. Now I'll go back, finish up some stuff on the computer. Have a to-do list for Chief Wasson. He wanted me to gather some information so he could take to one of his chiefs meetings. So I'll be doing that, and then just kind of waiting for this storm. Now it moved to 6 o'clock. The warning is that it's supposed to hit at 6 p.m. now, which means that nothing's going to happen. That's my prediction. Oh, yeah. Battalion 8's on scene of a small, vacant, single-wide mobile home. Have exposures on the Bravo Delta side. Fully involved defensive fire conditions. Battalion 8 will be setting up command on the Alpha side. Battalion 8 will have command. We'll be on a defensive strategy. Battalion 8, can you balance my alarm? Give me dispatch 66 units, or 66 units to this call. Thank you. Command and fire control. We're going to need VCSO to shut down doors. Command to engine 3-3. Yeah. The next unit. Direct. Battalion 6, I'll assign them to the Charlie exposure to that location. Command to Battalion 6. Let me know when you get to that area. that's a wrap. It is 8:30 in the morning, so crews get off at 9 a.m. That completes our 48-hour shift. So this one, the call came in at 5:30 this morning of reports of a structure fire, but they gave an intersection. So typically when they do that and they say like it's a residential structure fire and they give an intersection, typically we start thinking immediately it's going to be like a commercial structure fire. So we get on scene, and I was the first one to get on scene. I was up this morning, ready to go. So I got first on scene. Obviously, I can't do anything to affect the fire. I just get on scene and I gave my size up. So on the size up there, it was a mobile home. So I believe it was a double wide mobile home that was fully involved. So like all of it was on fire. And then with that, it started to like spread to the exposures or to the building next to it, which was a single wide mobile home. And then it started going off to the other side. So the place that we went to is, I don't even know how to explain it. I think it's like a salvage yard for mobile homes. And on the other side, just north, I think what they do is they get them all together, like all the pieces, and then they will make one mobile home where it's livable, and you could go and buy a mobile home from them with, I'm assuming, a salvage title. But that's what that place is. So they're really like maybe space a couple of feet in between them. So that's what we responded to. What happened, we're not 100% sure. There's no electricity to that. So that's still under investigation of like what caused it. Last night at 3, so the other issue we had was the storm did come in and it got the roads really icy. So it took a little bit longer for crews to get here because they couldn't, obviously they're not going to be going fast through these streets. They have to really take their time to make sure they get there safely. So then the first engine got there. I assigned them to do a follow-up to kind of just get eyes around all of it. And then we just started assigning units to go to work. So we want to stop the spread so it doesn't go any further and affect more trailers. And then once we have that spread stopped, then we could concentrate on the main fire. But it is defensive, so we let that burn, kind of check it, but make sure we have that forward progress, all that is stopped. So that's kind of how the morning went and how we operate. And then my job to just cycle the crews through. I have eyes on the fire based on the reports that they give me. We call them CANs, so conditions of the fire, the actions that they're doing, and any needs. I get that information, apply that to what I'm seeing from my vehicle, and then I make a decision on who to put where and kind of just give them their needs. So at that point, once we have all the players in place, really my job is kind of easy. I just read what is happening as far as like the smoke, the fire conditions. Is it matching what we have, like the manpower, the amounts of water we have on there? Is that matching? Are we being effective? So at that point, my job is really just to understand the can, and then my job is to specifically address the needs. So they tell me what they need to accomplish their task, and it's my job to look at my resources available and supply that need to them. So it works out pretty good as far as like communication, and we're all on the same page as far as how we get this done quickly to reduce the amounts of loss is our main goal. Obviously we do a quick check to make sure there's no life, because I mean they're vacant, or they should be vacant. But once that's done, then we just try to control the amount of loss to the homeowner, the company, or whoever that may be affected. All right, we are back at the station. We have to clean up the hose, fill air bottles, make sure that we are ready to go, and then we turn over to the new crew that's coming in. So we want to kind of set them up for success when they first come in. That is it for my 48-hour shift. I'm on today, like I mentioned before, for a trade. So I will see you tomorrow. Peace.